Hello there, here we are in the beautiful region of Puglia. We are located, of course, in the south of Italy. And today I'm showing you not one property, but two properties that are all being sold together. So it's two, one is a trullo and one is this villa that you see behind me. Now, the beautiful thing about this property is we are 9 minutes from Ostuni, but as you can see, I'm kind of walking upwards here, and that is because we are at the very top of a hill here, and we are on just under a hectare of land. And I will show you the drone video because again we're talking about two properties that are very close to one another. There is the possibility of doing a swimming pool here, but one thing I want you to show them immediately are the views of Ostuni. So not only you can see this is the back of Ostuni, obviously this is the direction of the sea, but you've got all these views of the surrounding lands here. So not only is it really close to the town, in 9 minutes is nothing, but it's also got this beautiful driveway that comes up this hillside, and I'm a huge fan of the land here itself. It's kind of this natural garden, and you've got a mixture of almond trees and olive trees, and there's a really nice feel to this property. So I love the placement of this olive tree as well. Now there's a lot of house here, so I'll start to show you the house. Now between the two properties, you've got around 300 square meters of actual living space inside. Now you've got this beautiful veranda here, which kind of has, again, those views carry out through the land all the way around the property. Please show them the views over on this side here, because it is really nice to see that you have these views not only from the outside garden but also from the inside. So we'll start by going inside and just show you the kind of space we have in here. So really good sized sitting room area, right? I mean, this again is something that you don't usually find, obviously needs a bit of modernizing, but I love this massive fireplace right bang in the middle. And this is just off from the kitchen area. So you've got the kitchen, kind of open space, living room, dining rooms area, as well as a door that leads to the outside over in this direction here. So definitely you'd want to open that up, and I think you could do an outside space even on that side. And then just quickly show them the kitchen. That is the door that you're seeing now leads to the outside there. Show them definitely the views from in here, because there's a beautiful window in here, and you've got a bit of a trullo cone as well as just the rolling hills. Again, we are 9 minutes from Ostuni here, so really beautiful location. And I think a stunning property here. And this is the ideal property if you're looking for a property where potentially you can live in one and then rent out the other one. Now, this is the sleeping area. So we've got a bedroom, bathroom, bedroom setup. So it's a 3-bedroom property. And I'll come into the bedrooms just to show you the kind of size that we're talking about. You know, enough space for a good sized bed. And again, really nice windows here. It's definitely a property which, you know, it gets a lot of light. And here, good sized bathroom. You've got the shower in there as well as the bidet. And again, another decent sized bedroom here. This is nice because you've got the views from the countryside all the way around, and you've got no other property really overlooking this property. But it's the incredible thing about this is you know, that potential of having two properties on the same plot of land, and then having potentially that swimming pool in the middle is really useful to have. So this is the last bedroom, definitely slightly smaller this one than the others. Here we can see we've got these little storage cupboards here. So you can see you've got a little bit of storage space here. These are not huge bedrooms, but definitely you can fit good sized beds in them. So coming back outside, I just want to show you the outside cooking area as well that you have here. And I really like these benches, right? It kind of creates, this is really an extension to the inside of the house. There's a lot of space out here. You're also getting shade, but you've got the barbecue area here, and then you've even got the pizza oven up here. And I quite like that there's a bit of a level difference going on in this house, right? You saw me go up the stairs for the bedrooms. Then you've got this outside area for the pizza oven, and I quite like that you've even got like an outside kind of window area, and again you've got those views coming through. But there's so much potential in this property. Obviously there's work that needs to be done and it needs updating, but in the state that it's in, it is also already a livable property. So you've got little stairs going down there. We are actually on top of the cistern here, so you have a cistern for water, and that is another great thing to have next to this property. There's no heating in this property, so you would need to introduce heating. There's no gas tank in the land. There's no gas at all at the moment. So really for their cooking needs, they're just using those smaller portable gas tanks that you put really underneath. You do have access to the roof as well, but I'll show you the drone video that really gives you a good idea of the land. And I love these olive trees, right? You've got that mixture of olive trees, a lot of almond trees, and again, the beautiful garden area. Now I'm going to take you down to the other property, which is just a walk away. So again, the nice thing about it is that it's all terraced. As you kind of walk down here, we've got absolutely all these kind of terraces moving down, and it's a really nice plot of land. It's arguably very important to get the land right when you're looking at these properties. And this is, you know, one of the nicest gardens, and it's got this kind of natural garden feel because you've got all the different levels, so you can see just how it's raised up above. So here we are, we've got a second property here, and the beautiful trullo as well. So you kind of, it scratches a lot of itches. Obviously this one needs a lot of work and needs a lot more work than the other property which we've seen, but I mean, it's just got so much potential. I mean, looking at it, I can kind of see what I would do with it. Really nice to have this little well right in front of the property as well. And again, this little garden area outside, it's really, really pretty here. And hopefully that's coming through on the video, but it's always going to be nicer in person. And then you have a really solid size house. So between the two, 300 square meters is a lot of property. And it's 200 square meters, sorry, but it's a lot of property between the two, right? So it's about, I think this is slightly smaller than the other one, but coming in here, immediately you've got the standard size trullo. Again, here we've got a fireplace in the corner, very nice tall cone, and this is not by all means a tiny trullo, so very good sized trullo, obviously screaming to be restored with nice taste. And again, this could be a separate guest house for your friends, or potentially you rent the place out and either you rent both properties out with a swimming pool in common, or obviously you can also live in one and rent the other one out. So here you can see we've got a little kitchenette, you've got a fireplace in here as well. Again, you need to do the ceilings, everything needs to be redone here, so the roof needs to be redone. Again, a lot of work in this one. Again, even show them the corridor ceiling. So as much as it needs work, one of the main things here in Puglia is actually having on the paperwork a certain amount of actual property. That is really what is the value here. You know, you've got a large property here already, and here we've got a single bedroom in here. That's what that was currently set up as, but then you've also got another bedroom here, and this has the access to the outside. We haven't managed to open that because it's at the moment it's quite old and rusting, but you can see there would be a lot of light coming in here. So again, another cute property with tons of potential, and if you're up for doing some work, this is definitely going to be a joy to restore. Now, one thing I do want to show you is where that last window was, because it's sort of on a balcony, and what you have here is not only do you have the up part, but you also have a bit of storage down below, which again is really useful to have, especially in these types of properties. where storage can be quite hard to come by. So you've got a little storage room down here. Again, 1 hectare of land. We're just under a hectare of land, this property, but I can't stress it enough. This is 9 minutes from Ostuni. I can't imagine it being on the market for long, given just how everyone's so hot for properties in the Ostuni area at the moment. And again, just to kind of finish with the backdrop of the trullo, I think today we've really come across something really special, especially for those that are looking for 2 properties rather than 1 and looking to put their own stamp on the place, because obviously there's a good amount of work here. But if you have any questions on this property or any of the others, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you very much for watching.